Merhabalar, welcome to Istanbul Fintech Week. Uh, First time I'm doing such a stage. It will be a good experience for me as well. So, my name is Mamat. I'm from Azerbaijan, and I will try to present a little information about Azerbaijani financial or fintech ecosystem. And basically, I'm representing Caucasus Ventures. It's a venture fund who is investing in region, especially in Central Asia and Caucasus and in Turkey. So Turkish market is our 25% mandate area. We try to invest in Turkish startup as well. So till now, we already invested in 5 Turkish startups, and probably that number is going to be much more bigger, as well as we changed our investment mandate. So probably we will invest in Turkey. Like around 30% of the fund will go to Turkish founders. When we say Turkish founders, that's not necessarily meaning that startups should be based in Istanbul. So any Turkish startup founder who is based in Earth planet, we can invest in them. So we invest like 50K in early stage of startups in sometimes like we call it MVP, post MVP stage, and later tickets are growing up to 200K. So in short, it's 250K per startup, and current portfolio covers startups from like 8, 9 countries, and these are basically Azerbaijani founders who are based outside Azerbaijan, and of course we have startups from Turkey as well. So 20% of our current portfolio are fintech companies. Now to Azerbaijani numbers. Azerbaijan itself is not so big country in means of population. So it's something around 11 million, like 10.5, and most of them are living in capital city of Baku. So people are mostly coming to Baku for work, for education, and for different purposes. GDP per capita is around $8,000. This is mostly coming from oil and gas. It's purely energy, how to say, sector-driven country, but government is doing lots of initiatives in order to increase the portion of non-oil and non-energy sector in Azerbaijan. So these are numbers for Azerbaijan, and in means of internet users, we have very dynamic internet users. Like everybody has mobile phones, internet connectivity, and also cards. In means of payment cards, we have around 14 million payment cards. These are like debit, credit, and like different bank cards. Transaction volume is around 35 billion. So, and each year, all e-commerce traffic is increasing, and the main driver for the increasing of e-commerce, as everywhere, it was the pandemic. So after pandemic, Azerbaijani digital environment really boosted like triple, quadruple, like 5 times. And nowadays, like we really enjoy that condition because we already started everything from the scratch. So most of the technologies are very up to date. This is basically our payment ecosystem, like in years, like up to now, we already have displays in card processing center. We have 26 banks. I think it's enough for Azerbaijani market, like It used to be 40 banks. Now consolidation is happening, and most of the banks are like lots of merge and M&A is happening in Azerbaijan. Uh, what else? This is in very short what we have done for last 5 years. So we deployed a lot of new projects, like different authorization, different payment solutions during these 5 years. We already have digital banks, all digital wallets, and payment gateways, and all these institutions are working properly and almost covers all the economy of Azerbaijan. So per person, we have around 1.3 cards. So everybody has around like seven, the active population has around 5-6 different bank cards. But in general, it's around 1.3 cards per person. So everybody has a card, like plenty of cards, and they are using it on active daily basis. These are like our statistics regarding our payment cards. For last, this is for 2022. Now numbers are even much more bigger. Like we don't have updated information here. Sorry for that. So as I said, e-commerce already grown for 5 times. Of course, the main reason was COVID-19, but after COVID-19, we reached to that momentum, and we are really using that, and we are really enjoying that momentum. And we have now international e-commerce players, different delivery companies, payment companies, like building all their businesses around this journey. This is again some statistics from Azerbaijan. By the way, we have a representative from Central Bank of Azerbaijan here. He has much more detailed information on Azerbaijani financial sector, bank sector. So he has much more updated data here. So if you have questions regarding bank and other data, please ask him. Few players in Azerbaijani fintech ecosystem. So we have all these verification, all authorization services. We have all e-commerce fintech providers, loyalty cashback products, digital banks, as I said, already is becoming a thing in Azerbaijan. So I would say there are around 30, 40 different fintech companies in Azerbaijan, and they used to be working under standard LLC, not licensed activity. But nowadays, most of them like trying to get license from the central bank. Now we have regulation, terms and conditions for the fintech companies, and it is much more, predictable when you try to build some fintech companies in Azerbaijan. Again, some additional ecosystem players like accelerators, education companies, and some other startups that working very actively in Azerbaijan. We recently have a sandbox regime in Azerbaijan, so this is like kinda will enable startups to make simulations or to test their ideas and products. So we have 14 days left for applying for this sandbox, and it's purely under central bank regulation, and they will let many startups, many fintech companies to test their ideas. KYC systems, these are like also very essential for our current companies who are trying to build their digital visibility or digital presence, and government is also asking for KYC and compliance issues. That's why these are like hot topics in current situation in Azerbaijan. So lots of demand in API, in agent banking and BNPL and scoring systems. We are looking for different solutions, not locally, but from outside as well. So these are like initiatives from the central bank and other regulatory bodies. We have all the necessary documentation and requirements from these organizations. That's why now it is easy to start like any kind of fintech activities in Azerbaijan, because before it was not licensed and it was not regulated. Now it's like now it's regulated, but in a very flexible framework. This is like recently launched from our central bank. Again, Sahib is around. He's from Central Bank of Azerbaijan. He knows the details. These are like requirements from the government for the companies who try to have different financial services in Azerbaijan. We already have, I think, 20 application from current ecosystem. They approach to get that license from the Central Bank of Azerbaijan, and probably most of them will get that license. It's hard, but it's like kind of make you to be in comfort zone, or maybe to be in secure zone if you want to increase your business. Several cases regarding Caucasus Ventures and its financial, let's say, projects. So we invested in one Turkish startup who is mainly building money remittance service among Turkic countries, and it's not only Turkey. Like we already have Georgian and Moldovan, I guess, financial services there as well. So this company works started in Azerbaijan, now works in 9 countries, and like around 400,000 users in this app, and this is purely like fintech company, and now he's building his buy now pay later other scoring services in this application. Another successful case is one of our cashback and loyalty fintech company started cooperate with Trendyol, and they are doing great like for last 1 year. I think last statistic was like Trendyol was like sending 2 million parcel per month to Azerbaijan through this partnership. So there is a good trend in e-commerce, in financial payment sector. So I think I talk about Sandbox. So yes, I think e-commerce is the main driver for Azerbaijani fintech system for the time being. But more than that, I think corporate sector is still looking for different financial services. So like in means of wallet as a service or embedded finance, there are lots of demand in the market, and I think the local fintech players also are like eager to partner with different regional companies in order to supply the market and to answer the market demands. So this is basically, in short, about Azerbaijan and its fintech ecosystem. If any of you has any question, I'm here, I'm around, and again, thank you very much for your time. I'm ready for your questions.